There has been a lot of message coming through me recently. If you don't know yet, I'm someone who is very sensitive to energy, so I can really feel a lot of feelings and emotion and energy. And life has always been happening around me. So, for instance, 1 month for me could feel like 3 months because of how fast paced and how much things is happening and aligning throughout my life, that it makes me feel like I'm always having like an old soul. I always have like a deeper knowledge, a deeper wisdom. I've always been getting a lot of message, or I have always been very depleted with energy last time. So today, what I will do is I am going to give you a gift. Yes. So I will be giving you a gift. So what is this gift? Since we're talking about this topic, I had no idea what I was gonna say, but I had a very strong feeling to just come on here and then click the record button. So this is the gift. I will be giving you the gift of energy management. How to control your energy, how to get energy through you, and how to manage your energy, how to interpret outside energy towards you. So, if you're ready, so let's get started. As I was saying, I was someone who always have a lot of energy in me, and I do not know how to release that energy outside to the world. So oftentimes when I have energy, too much energy in me, sometimes I might get grumpy, or sometimes I might get my body will get too hot, my body will just get all the alignment, like the temperature, overall like my chakra would be too imbalanced because of I don't know how to manage my energy. And sometimes when I go out with friends last time, I will always feel depleted after the outing, and they will feel so energized after talking with me, after hanging out with me, but I will be so depleted. Now, the first thing, in order to really know how to manage your energy, is really just, I would say, observe. By observing, you can actually gain a lot of insight of yourself and also observing others. So what I would do is, for the people that I hang out with, do not change anything. So when we're talking about observing, like, you don't have to change anything. Like, you just observe yourself for the course of 5 days, 3 days. Like, take a book and then write it down. Like, write down like what kind of conversation you guys have, like what can you think after having a conversation with someone, and then you will see the reason why your energy is so depleted. Because as your day go by, as you write down your day, as it goes by, you feel that you come to a point that if you are not living for yourself, you are basically dispersing a lot of energy outside. So if you are worrying about the next thing, always like there's gonna be next appointment, next meeting, or like problems. Yeah, we all have problems every day, but what I'm trying to tell you is, if you always have concern and the feeling of responsibility, heavy burden, heavy emphasis on the roles that you're having, because we do not only have one role for each person, and a lot of us can be attached to a role to the point that you forgot who you are, and that role is actually you're doing it for other people and not for yourself. So you have to find a role that actually energize you. So we can have a lot of masks. We can have a lot of different side as a human, because that's the most fun thing ever. Like when you interact with this person, you're an acquaintance first, then next person is your best friend, this person your daughter, and then your teacher, then you're in your working mode. So we have a lot of different type of masters that we have, but a lot of times we will be too fixate on the role. So we tie ourselves to the role too much, to the point that we infuse it with them. So when that thing change, we have a basically like accidental like identity crisis. We do not know who we are anymore. But we are not defined by material stuff. Obviously, material stuff is very alluring, and it's very held in a very high esteem, because people always judge things by the outside, the physical. But if the inner world doesn't align with the outside world, you will be imbalanced and you will keep running out of your energy, because you have a lot of ties to the outside physical world. Every material things, you have ties to them. So imagine you have ties with your car, you have ties with this person, that person, even the person like your exes or the person in your past, you still have ties with them. So what I would do is call your energy back by meditating. So just sit in a lotus position, like you just sit, and then you start calling your energy back. And when we say we call our energy back, do not just be like, oh, I call my energy back. No, do not use that. Use a commanding tone. Use a tone that I demand, because our subconscious mind is the vehicle and we're the driver, and our subconscious mind do not know the any rights or wrong, real or fake. They do not know. So that's why it's very fun to tap into the subconscious mind when you slowly incorporate it and practice in your daily life. So if you look at, there's a book called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. It will explain a lot of how you can tap into your subconscious mind. So for me, if I want to demand all of my energy back, meaning to say I have a duty as a daughter, I have a duty as a friend, I have the duty as a lot of this role. And sometimes at first you're not aware. So when you lack that awareness, you are being controlled by your subconscious, and you're not the driver at the seat. Someone else is driving the seat for you. So now I want you to take that power back, take that energy back. If you are like me, who are always wondering, why am I so energy depleted? Then I want you to try, look into the mirror or sit in a lotus position and just try to use your voice to call your power or energy back, because our voice is energy. So in ancient time, words are like gold, because when spoken, it has meaning, it holds a lot of wisdom, a lot of power. But now words is not that important anymore, and I just want you guys to really use voices, incorporate voices to bring yourself out from a certain state. So to bring you out of a energy depleted state, this is what I will do basically. So I will call my energy back. So close your eyes, or you can open it, but just say that I call my energy back to me, into my body. I demand my energy. Any energy ties with any material things, people, situation come back to my body. My energy belongs to me. I can use my energy however I want. So this is one of the example to how to call your energy back. Another thing is really to explore yourself. Like explore yourself as a person, as in you can do things like yoga or sports, because when you're incorporating your physical body into it during the moment you're doing sports or you're doing gym, you're doing yoga, try to be more aware of your breathing, of your body, of your mind, of your posture, because right now the more conscious of you are of what's happening to your body, you actually knows like a certain part of area of your body that is sore, or a certain parts of your body that need cares, because you're so in tune with your body. When you breathe in, you can feel that air going into your lungs and then coming out. And when you're talking, you can literally feel air coming out from your mouth, and then you can literally know when you are breathing in and out. So this conscious practice is very, very good for you, because the moment you know about this and become aware of your body and you yourself, you build that connection, and that connection will strengthen and gives you energy, give you force to do stuff, because next time you will not carelessly breathe, you will not carelessly like do other things, because you're so aware and in tune. So this is some things that I manage with how my energy is. Another thing is you can incorporate things like showering or having a bathtub, being in a bathtub, or going to swimming, getting water to be around you, or going to a sauna, sweat it out, because water can be a very, very healing and protective elements that you can incorporate when sometimes you're feeling tired. Back home, try to go on a shower, try to go into a hot tub, and then just be immersed in it itself, and then feel that pores opening up and feel yourself in the water, the safety, the being hugged, and then imagine the energy, negative or like things that are very tiring about surrounding your body. Try to imagine them spreading out into the water, like going slowly into the water. As you breathe out, every stress, every concern is being released. So this is some of the things you can do. Now, third things that you can incorporate is doing some grounding work. I love grounding work. So like going to a park, for hiking, being in tune with nature, because we all love nature, and I believe all humans really, really do love nature. As you hear the sounds of the crickets or the sound of the insects, it brings you to a certain type of a state, back to the nature, very calming. And sometimes there's even like bird sound. Like just the other day I was going to a park, and then literally I saw a bird upstairs, and the bird was making this sound that I was mimicking it, and then it replied to me back. And then it's just a very fun way to interact with the nature. And I believe that the bird sounds also brings me to a state where I feel so enlightened and released, because like I feel so happy afterwards. And being around trees and using trees to help you, for example, you can go hug a tree, go stand beside a tree, lean into a tree, or hold your hand to a tree and just feel it. And when you feel it, just imagine that the tree wisdom and energy is going into you. And sometimes you can even ask the tree to help you, because if you want some things, just ask. If you desire something, ask and you shall get it. If you never ask, the trees or like spirits or guides, they can't help you. So ask them to help you remove the impurities from your body, remove that stress from your body, and ask them to help you on your journey along the way. So this is how you can definitely get more energy by doing all of this. Next is definitely, in order to have some explosive creative energy, I would suggest that you can have friends, you can organize a small party with a group of friends where you feel like they are gonna match well with each other. And or you have a group of friends that you already hang out with a lot, and then make the event very fun and meaningful. And from there you can gain energy, you can harvest that energy. So we do this a lot, we see this a lot in the old times, or even there's people doing it now in the festival. They have people dancing, they have people laughing. So all the laughters can actually brings up your energy. Laughter is a very, very good way for you to bring up your energy, for you to have a lot of energy. Learn to laugh more, learn to be in the happy state. So choose to be in the happy state, choose laughter over every single day, and get yourself into that space. Then you will have unlimited energy going through your body throughout the day, where you feel like you literally can do anything and you're just on top of the world, like you are gonna make everything happen type of way. So yeah, this is all that I'm sharing today. I will see you guys next time.